Hey everybody, hope you guys doing all right. So it's important to remember. Now I get mixed up sometimes too, so I get it. I get why people get mixed up, but it's not just the corruption in America we're fighting here. This is a global thing. What just happened a couple years ago that affected the whole globe pretty much overnight. Okay, the oppositional forces that the good forces, we could call it that, are up against. It's all over the whole planet. Okay, so even if we were able to eradicate evil in America, which I think would be virtually impossible because it's a money game at this point. Capitalism has run so far and so rampant. Yeah, you'd have to buy them out. You'd have to have more money to pay for more politicians to do the right thing, essentially, because they just have so much money they can throw at anything and anybody in so many different ways, and they have so many different puppets that they can put in there in place, and they have blackmail and all these other people, and they can flex on businesses this way and do this and do that. I mean, it's hard to get anything done, and it's all over the place. All the governors, the mayors, I mean, it all trickles downhill, and you can, the person at the chiefest, of command is doing his thing. So my point is, I still think it's a rather futile method. For a little bit there, I was kind of like, well, yeah, you can maybe try to change some things and rebuild America from the inside in this way and that. But no, the way they have it set up is they can stall you, they can turn you this way, they can wrestle you that way. There's so many different ways they can slow you down and still have an oversight and like a handicap, pretty much have you in handcuffs while you're trying to do shit. And then it just goes into also the fact of like, what are we trying to save here? What has America actually turned into? What is the American culture? What are our activities? I mean, we watch a lot of porn, we watch a lot of television, we're all sick. A lot of us are overweight. Like, there's a lot of things that are not good about America. We do a lot of harm to people overseas. Like, we need to seriously change, I think, everything about our society, from the way that we teach our children, from the way that the jobs that we work, from the way we spend our money, from the consumerism, the relations we have with countries, the way we deal with military conflict. All of that needs to get changed. And the best way to do that is we need to starve the beast that's perpetuating it, which is this capitalistic society, this profit-driven, money-making machine. And so we do that by offering an alternative that's not about making money. It's just about making the things that we actually need and that are good for everybody else, like hemp and love and creativity and art and hard work and righteous deeds. Start with simple shit like that and making sure people have water and food and shelter and good clothes that are actually good for the environment and also good for their own electromagnetic aura. Just good stuff that God gave us. The hemp plant grows very quickly. It's a hardy plant. It grows everywhere, and it's good for everything. Yet for some reason, I mean, we know the reason, the opposition made it illegal. But that's what I'm saying. We're living in some times we have an opportunity out. But we got to work together, and we got to think, and we got to stop being distracted by this beast system. We got to kind of get over this America thing, man. I mean, it's just, the idea is great. It's beautiful, and I love the American spirit of getting away from tyranny, and that's still very much alive. But what it has turned into, that's what we need to question, and we need to think about, is that something we really want to continue to support? Or what is it? Or when do we put a stop to it? How do we change it? Like, we can't continue supporting it like it's something good when it is clearly not good. The statistics are in. There's so much suffering all over the place because of us and on top of us. And we are suffering ourselves because of it so much. So but it's on us because we're continuing to do these things every day. And there is a way out. Messengers have been here. They've told us these things. We've all fallen into the pits of money or whatever type of vice or sin or issue we have to deal with. We all got something to work on. So nobody, I don't think, is, exempt from any of the sufferings and challenges of the day, and if they are, then you can't be in this realm. There's always going to be something, man. It's just the way it works. It's resistance. You can't really be, I don't know about that, but I'm just going to leave it there and just say that try to get over the America thing and look at this more like a spiritual battle, literally against humanity is what it is. There's a malevolent force that's here to play a certain particular role to teach humanity a lesson. And a lot of the lesson has to do with just stop being so selfish and greedy. Very simply put, in so many different ways. Stop drinking too much, stop taking more than you need, stop trying to sell something for more than it is, stop hurting something else that doesn't need to be hurt. Simple, basic shit like that. But America is all about perpetuating that. And they've done it, and they've glossed it over with this glory little glitz and glamour and all these colors and shiny faces and fake smiles to make it look good, but it's not. It's the opposite. It's the opposite of good. It's bad. So, in that it does not perpetuate life. Now, if that's your agenda, then it's good for you, but it's not good for me because I don't want something that perpetuates life. So, all right, I love you guys. Y'all take care. Bye.